Hi, this is Suna Senman again with reading number 33 from A Course of Love. And before we begin this, I'm going to read from the book I wrote, Peace, Discovering Life's Harmony Through Relationships, because it relates to the chapter that we're reading now in A Course of Love. Falling apart. I felt that anxiety of trying to make things work. The more I think, the more hopeless I feel. I notice that I have two choices. One, work harder at making my dreams, goals happen, or two, fall apart. In the state of anxiety, when I'm trying to make things work, my meditation, prayers, and spiritual practice do not center me. Falling apart is what brings me to my center. Falling apart, likened to an infant in its needy state, recognizing that what I do not know and that I cannot live without others caring for me is like falling into a safety net, a grounded security. Perhaps falling apart is deep trust in God, the primal force of love. My image of this emotional falling apart is the crumbling of the Tower of Babel. I feel like my falling apart is one brick loosened from the tower's wall, tumbling to the ground. I'm okay with falling apart, although my logical mind tells me I'm going in the opposite direction of my goals and dreams. My heart says, "You're okay. Love is carrying you." I have to reason that if love is carrying me, I will reach my true heart's desire, not my picture of it. I find a delicate balance between mapping our steps towards goals and falling apart into the hands of a higher power. I fell to my hopeless zero this morning, into a state of trusting peace. I turned to my trusting friends. I continue to breathe. I make momentary choices of action, trusting the flow of the love force. That love force pushes me out of bed to get dressed and eat breakfast now. I enjoy letting the love flow lead my life dance. And now we hear this book written by Jesus, brought to us through Marie Perron. Start with the chapter from before. To succeed is but a little death for which you must hurry on to where the challenge of new success and new reason to exist awaits. The carrot of fulfillment you hold before yourself, when grasped, is quickly eaten, and life feeds on itself once again. Just as you eat to still your hunger and only to become hungry again, so does the rest of your life need this constant maintenance to retain the reality you've given it. Struggle to succeed and succeed to struggle yet another day is the life you have made. And the life you fear heaven would replace. To give up the idea that this is where meaning is found, fulfillment attained, happiness birthed among sorrow, is seen as giving up. Heaven's help is most called upon for just this time when giving up is close. For never do you feel more in need of help than when all your plans have failed, and giving up becomes an alternative more attractive than carrying on. Few ask for the grace to give up what has been for what could be. For giving up is seen as failure, and here is what you fear the most. To not succeed at life would indeed be a failure if it were possible for it to be so. Yet even this possibility you would cling to, for with no chance of failure is no chance of success, or so you reason. The contrast that you have come to see in your separate state makes only either or situations possible. While a choice for heaven is indeed a choice to renounce hell, while truth is indeed a choice to renounce illusion, These are the only real choices that exist. And they do not extend into your illusions, but only into truth. For in truth are all illusions gone. In heaven is all thought of hell forever vanquished. How can I convince you that peace is what you want when you do not know what peace is? Those who once worshipped golden calves did so because they knew of no other choice. A God of love was as foreign a concept to them as is a life of peace to you. What is foreign to the world has changed, but the world has not. Those who live with war seek peace. Those who live with failure seek success. Put another way, both are saying this: you seek to make sense of an insane world, to find meaning within meaninglessness, purpose among the purposelessness. How can I make peace attractive to you who know it not? The Bible says, the sun shines and the rain falls on the good and the evil alike. Why then do you think that peace is endless sunshine? Peace is merely enjoyment of the rain and sun, night as well as day. Without judgment cast upon it, peace shines on all that you would look upon, as well as every situation you would face. Situations, too, are relationships. When peace enters your relationship, situations, too, are what they are meant to be, and seen in heaven's holy light. No longer do situations pit one against another, making it impossible for anyone to achieve what they would achieve. The challenge now is in creation rather than accomplishment. With peace, accomplishment is achieved in the only place where it makes any sense to desire it. With your accomplishment comes the freedom and the challenge of creation. Creation becomes the new frontier, the occupation of those too young to rest, too interested in living still to welcome the peace of dying. Those who could not change the world one iota through their constant effort, in peace create the world anew. Ooh, I want to read that paragraph again. So that we will do in reading 34. Enjoy today. Take a pause and reflect and breathe.